Get into this first match here on week 2 and a LCS summer split going strong. It's going to be Cloud9 undefeated right now in the North American LCS versus Counter Logic Gaming as we get on to the Rift.
Very, very interested to see how the first level 1 of our North American LCS on 3.8 goes, because we've been hyping this up so much about the importance of the early invade and the importance of starting with a jungle buff. So they do know that it would be 4 versus 5 now because they recalled on the ward. CLG look like they kind of want something out of this. They're not going to let them get away from this for free. Sitting just on this ward the entire time here. C9, they're going to be caught out in their first move here for the red seal.
Has not taken a skill yet. He actually just took his Q instead of shield, so they're looking to go aggressive here. They know they've started engaging. Chaucer's going to try to be the first one in. He may throw this into the bush. They get good damage down. There's so much AoE going on to Cloud9 right now. CLG played this one from the start with a ward, and it could come out in their favor. 2 kills for nothing right now. They both go 1 over to Link and 1 over to Janna.
Definitely go for that build because he's got a tremendous lead and he can capitalize on it and get to that very early kiting potential that you can have and the annoying factor that Big Fat LP is such a fan of.
And something that Cloud9 does very well is they keep the same mentality. They don't get edgy. They don't try to do crazy things until they think they can fight, which is right now. Going in, this is the first time we've really seen Meteos go hard on a fight. He went for golems and was pushed out of the top lane for the first time they come up with a kill on Big Fat. And over it, Double Lift getting some damage down. Balls tries to flash this one out. Still has a bit of the rush left, and he gets the speed to make it out, timing that one perfectly.
That's actually really big for Counter Logic Gaming as well. When you don't have a flash Maelstrom available from Kennen, he becomes a lot less scary.
Definitely helps for the Monsoon to just be healing for the team instead of the disengage in defense. 20 minutes in here, we're seeing a lot of aggression from the teams now as they start to make moves for the middle turret. High went to that bottom lane, but nothing really came out of it. Link has returned to his team. Looks like everybody's about to return to base to get some buys.
He's got his main items that make Jace such a potent poker. He can just use those shock blasts. There we go, double lift in the middle too. Here comes double lift back. The Dragon started once again.
There's the true shot barrage going across. Balls tries to go in. He dodges that. They still have Monsoon up. Balls is not onto the fight just yet. The bounce out from double lift. They have great positioning here for Cloud9. Deciding not to go in. They may just try to pressure out Dragon here. Will not be able to fight it. Big Fat with his ultimate still up. Not much mana though. That's pretty much all he's got left in his bar. Will he decide to go for this? The Dragon very low. Meteos not able to get it. Big Fat steals away the Dragon from outside and they're able to get What?
Big Fat LP was able to steal the Dragon. All the members of Cloud, or at least Lemon and Balls, were fairly low right there from the poke. But CLG decides to recall, and they're going to try and defend this mid turret right here. They're just too late, though.
Absolute prop, smiting over that % damage of an execute from Lee Sin on Dragon. Big Fat goes down, though. They still are behind in gold in this. It's like they are just scraping back and clawing back as they break their nails. At 25 minutes, 3-2, they're up in kill still. Down 3 turrets, only down 600 in gold, but it's been the story of the game. It's looking good from here, Kobe. They have to find the swing on that saw, though. And there's so much more fight preparedness, or readiness, if you will, coming on the side of CLG right now. Flash is being up, Cleanse is being up, Barriers up. Flashes a lot of ignites down.
I mean, look at this trade that they're doing right now. Double Lift is constantly shoving that bottom by himself, but they don't have to trade turrets right now. CLG could actually defend, and they're definitely going to want to defend their inhibitor turret. So I wonder when they'll actually pull Double Lift back here. It looks like they're going for this turret.
3-man shockwave going out. Lemonation gets crushed down, so the support's not there. There's the Monsoon disengage. High goes straight in. That's going to be Link going down with the death mark. No, who did it get caught onto? It looks like nobody off that spot, and it looks like they are going to keep going on this fight. Big Fat takes one, but also goes down himself.
2 for 1, but Double Lift was not even there. He's been pushing the bottom this whole time. This has been the story of the CLG games that they actually win, is when they just leave Double Lift down there. Not only does he get turrets for trading 1 for 1, but he gets free farm. This is where Double Lift actually came out ahead in farm now, above Sneaky, even though he was behind that whole laning phase. The split pushing really pays off for them, and he's going to be a beast once he finishes that last Whisper.
Having that open in the bottom lane is going to be huge for them. They're actually showing quite a few members here. Baron is going to be in the eyes of Cloud9.
And they can't do it too quickly right now. CLG definitely know that they're trying to burn it down. And they've got Janna, so they've got extra speed. This is going to be really close. It looks like Cloud9 are going to get this one.
Here come Counter Logic Gaming. They're just on the edge. That shock blast is going to miss. The Baron goes down. Are they going to engage? Big Fat's the one in the front. It's just waiting on the outside. Kennen would probably be the one to go in, but Balls is completely out of energy right now. They're going to continue to back up. Nobody's stuck. Great poke coming in from Cloud9. They begin to initiate the true shot barrage across the entire team. Big Fat to repel for safety, and he gets himself across the wall. They are going to be still able to go onto this. Meteos finds himself, gives him a place to go, and says, fall on me.
Of wards here, but Lemon's got another Oracle, so the fight over vision right now is going to be paramount.
This is, the counter logic waited way too long. Everybody was able to go back to base.
They
got the damage on it though. Go, what a great monsoon! The smite goes to Big Fat, but can they hold it? A very nice slicing maelstrom. Double Lift gets himself out, but it's going to be too much coming from High. High goes down as well, but the shutdown is on to Double Lift. These guys are getting the bounties that they wanted. Cloud9 is going to try and get as many Baron buffs off as they can, but CLG is on the retreat.
Only a 1-for-1 trade. This is actually really big for CLG. They still have all the gold and Baron buff on 4 people. Cloud9 can try and push this middle, but there's still 4 people up for counter logic to defend this turret. And with Janna being such a great turret defender, I don't think there's much work that Cloud9, they're just going to try and brute force this one.
Great pressure on that Baron. A kick back. Big Fat gets hit to the left. The True Shot Barrage does not get damage over the Zanyas, and it looks like they are forced to go back themselves here. John Siege, but CLG is still trying to siege the bottom here, and it looks like Sneaky trying to do what he can as the auto attacks from Double Lift in the turret. Meteos goes in and he gets absolutely shredded. There's the locker of the Iron Solari. A little bit of life safety there, putting him on the Iron Lung right now. Meteos just gets out with Wild Growth. Big Fat is in the front line. You can see that tank coming out for them. They get one, and wow, in the back line from downtown, Nien gets Meteos.
So Nien was able to finish off. See, that's the problem with relying on the Lee Sin plays as your hard initiate. If that's your go-to initiate for Cloud9, then it's so risky. You can see Tristan is the perfect answer. Rocket jump Meteos right into the whole team that immediately collapsed on him. And even though they didn't burst him down 100%, look at all the objectives they're taking.
So crazy. CLG gives a hoorah. The minions as well save the inhibitor turret back at their base. But they have to be careful here if they re-engage.
Completely mistimed this Baron. This is a really just giant blooper from CLG. The Baron's got another 49 seconds if our timer can be trusted, yet they were all waiting around the Baron pit with another minute on it to go, and Cloud9 take that inhibitor turret.
Possibly with that Oracles, they thought they had the upper hand on where the vision was, and they could bait the fight out. Oh, he walks right into that one. Takes it in the kisser. Double Lift going out. Meteos all the way in once again. Forced to flash out. Seems to be the story of his life today. Back out of this. It's 1 kill so far into Chowster. It looks like they're just going to keep pushing.
The bloopers are just too strong for CLG, and they lose Chowster on top of losing their inhibitor and inhibitor turret. Oh, this is going to be painful.
Balls on the backside. There he goes in once again. There's a pretty good command shockwave on the backside, but they are going to continue to fight. High goes down. This is what I was talking about. The extended fight goes all the way in CLG's favor. Once that nuclear burst is gone from Cloud9, they have nothing. The last few shots to come in, the Zanyas, he's going to look good dying, but you're just going to look good on the double kill. Double lift. Double Lift on that Nexus. Meteos is waiting. Counter Logic with another seesaw game, back and forth. They are going to be able to get the first win, and it looks like Cloud9 will find their first loss.